Beautiful night. Looks like the skies are big left-handed pitcher as he runs towards the Holtz. Burned him up as a pitcher yesterday. Got all those pitches in. He's done for the tournament. Heading back out to center field. Post 210. Pretty easy out there, but I definitely up and two down. Lost home plate a couple times. Of course, Waupun in that ball game that they won yesterday when they knocked off Holman in the second game of the tournament. First and third in the fifth innings, they had both their first two batters retired and then got all their runs after that. For Ashwaubenon with the bottom half of inning number one.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all four of our home at Homan.
Well done. It's earned by Outwork.
Because we don't hate salads. We just feel...
Okay, welcome back to Ashwaubenon in Ashwaubenon Park. Also has the Brown County Fairgrounds that are part of this. I got a nice pool. It kind of reminds me of the old McCune Beach in Waupun. Kind of that setup over there, maybe just a little bit bigger than that, but that looked like that was pretty well attended here today because it got a little warm with the sun out in the low 80s. A lot of baseball today. I was over in Plover earlier today to watch my grandson play in a tournament. They had all the ages there. They had 8, they had 10-year-olds, they had the 12-year-old, and also the 14-year-olds, I believe, are over there too. Just a great complex in Plover, and got to watch my grandson play in a couple of games there. And then flew back over here to Ashwaubenon to call another baseball game. They got moved later. It was supposed to be 7 o'clock tonight because of the rain last night, pushing the games into this morning. Got it going here at 8 o'clock. And this is bounced over towards shortstop. Evan Sauer picks it up, pats the glove, throws across the field, and gets the out. It's one pitch. That's kind of good for the pitch count. And out again. The first batter was Boone Kirst, the first baseman and batting third. First pitch into him misses outside for ball one. Rest of the defensive lineup for Waupun: Chase Beam over at first base, Landon Richter at second base, Evan Sauer at short, and Emmett Hull part of the plate makes the count 1-1. A beautiful night, beautiful park, and deck. Waupun comes up empty in the top half of inning number one, and Ashwaubenon with one down, nobody on, and a 1-2 count to Matt Shook. Here's the pitch. It's going to miss low. It drops out of the strike zone. I got all the pronunciations from a few of the moms. You got to go to the moms. The moms will give you the correct pronunciations. A lot of these guys just have nicknames, and that's all the coaches know. They really don't know how to say the guy's name, so that's who you go to. Staying alive again. And they were kind of testing me too, and I was way off. So luckily, I went and asked them, and I think most of them pretty much right. And that's going to be poked out towards center field. Good at bat there. That Shook sat there with about 3 pitches of the 1-2 count. Finally pokes one out to center field. So Shook heads over to first base, and that'll bring up Eli Zoller, the first baseman. Andrew Pluteman, left fielder, waiting on deck. Max Hugie right after that. Then Cade Van Dice, Cody Montfiles, Cade Herzog, and Caden Bartlemy. This pitch into the big guy in there, Zoller, and fouls that one back and out of play. Out there beyond center field and right fence there along the water. So Matt Shook over there now in a 1-2 count with Eli Zoller. 1-2 count for most of the at-bat for Matt Shook before, and he found himself on Waupun A's. Pitch is swung on, and that is over in foul territory and drifting out of play over on the first base. The rain that would hit the hotel not that far away. Coming out here, the cameras that Big Nate Young has sitting out here. Taking a chance. I do have my fielder, Bryant Ferris, hauls it in. Runner stays at second base. One high in the air, but into short left field. I should say, or at shortstop. You got Landon Richter at second right now, and sometimes you'll see Bryant over there. Pretty much guys, good utility player. So we're fighting the buffering a little bit. You got it, Nate? Dave, we're working on it. It improves, hopefully. Nothing out of the count at 2-2. Yeah, it says we're 80. That's all up. And that makes no sense that one worked today when it worked perfectly yesterday. Figures they didn't. Are we back on? Looks like it's working on there right now. Strike one of the first pitch in for him. He was 2 for 2 yesterday. Scored a couple times. Got him over at first base. Jake Krieger is pitching for Waupun. Next pitch is popped in, and Eli Zoller hauls it in by phone. Ryan Ferris up to bat. First pitch missed. Next pitch, fastball. So throw the count to Brian Ferris. And Waupun with their first base runner. Brian Ferris, good wheels over there on the base paths now for Waupun. One down. Scoreless ball game. Top of the second inning on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. That'll bring up Jake Krieger. Landon Rick. Off, and that is chased right in front of the there, but that one lands harmlessly on the ground, and new life for the batter Max Hugie. Cade Van Dice on deck, and the hole is Cody Montfiles. Next pitch into Montfiles is going to stay outside one. Chase, taking foul territory, stepping to the plate. First swing by Cody Montfiles in foul.
And cooler and more. There is such a great variety at Mike's Wild Boar. Come and explore. You can also get ice, soda, mixers.
His game. Here is some of the great support for football using Huddle. New Bass Pond Athletic Booster Club also provides scholarships for athletes. Good luck, Waupun, in your game today.
Summers in Wisconsin. One day it's 70 and sunny, the next day humid and 100. Stay one step ahead with All-Phase because your comfort is our priority. Hi, this is Bucky with All-Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Columbia, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Our family-owned business is here for you in all seasons. We have over 25 years in the field. Log on allphasecomforts.com.
All-Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, providing your comfort zone for all season.
Okay, hopefully we are back here. And having a little trouble with our video streaming here, and I'm not sure why. Everything was perfect yesterday, and it's coming through our router just fine, so hopefully we can get that fixed. Nate's working feverishly with Jeff Sauer right now. Well, check swing. That's going to be a line drive, but foul over on the first base side. Waupun now with a 1-0 deficit here in this ball game at Ashwaubenon. A solo shot off the bat of their number one batter in the batting order, Boone Kirst. Yet another one, and a check and fouled over towards the first base side. Count is 1-2 on Chase. And a swing and a miss. Going down swinging is Chase Beam. Okay, 2 up, 2 down. That'll bring up Brian Ferris. Got on base. For Waupun, their first base runner. Got a walk back in the second inning. Waupun just having trouble getting their bats going. Haven't got a hit yet in the ball game. 1-1 count now to Ferris. And hits that one right back at the pitcher. And picking it up is John Jeske, and an easy throw to first base, and a 1-2-3 inning again defensively against Waupun, and Waupun comes up empty after 3.5 innings. They trail in the ball game 1-0 on your New Medical Integrated Healthcare scoreboard. Back with the bottom of the fourth in just 60 seconds on RP Sports.
Every piece of land has a story. Are you or a loved one living with the discomfort and hopelessness of peripheral neuropathy? The tingling, the numbness, the life-altering pain? Are you tired of taking medications that only mask the symptoms or don't work at all? You don't have to live like that anymore. Introducing New Medical Center, your beacon of hope in the fight against peripheral neuropathy. Our team of dedicated specialists uses the latest advancement in medical technology to help you regain control of your life. Our personalized treatment plans are designed to reduce your pain, improve your balance, and restore your quality of life, all while targeting the cause of your neuropathy. We believe in a holistic approach, combining cutting-edge therapies and lifestyle changes that can slow down, stop, or even reverse the progression of your disease to help you live your life to the fullest. Don't let peripheral neuropathy hold you back. Take the first step towards a pain-free life. Call New Medical Center today at 920-324-9899 or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899, because you deserve to live without pain.
Do you have an air conditioning cluster? How about a cooling conundrum? When it's humid and 100, don't get caught without the AC. Your comfort is our priority. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Columbia, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. We offer quality American Standard and Coleman air conditioners with a 15-year parts and 10-year labor warranty. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com.
All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, providing your comfort zone for all season.
That's just behind, yeah. Okay, well, hopefully we're on right now. So, big Eli Zoller up to bat big, swing and a miss on the next pitch in, makes the count 0-2. And hopefully you're getting what we have for you here. It's been kind of a train wreck with stuff connecting. This is hit high in the air out towards right center field, up in the darkness and back down into the light, and hauled in by the right fielder Ethan Cunningham for the out. Okay, so one down. That'll bring up their cleanup batter, Andrew Pluteman, the left fielder. See, it's a little choppy on what I'm getting here, so hopefully it's coming through. Pitch down low on the pitch by Krieger. Next pitch catches the inside part of the plate. No offer from Pluteman. And this is hit high in the air out towards left center field, and Mason, well, not actually Mason Oltz, but actually Ferris, Brian Ferris over there, and he'll haul it in. Okay, so I'm not sure if we're working or not. It looks like it's frozen up on Nate's computer, so we might not be doing anything right now, but fly out to a left fielder. 2 up, 2 down. That'll bring up left-handed hitting Max Hugie to the plate, shortstop. He's pitched down to the dirt for ball 1. Hugie flew out to the shortstop his last at bat. This pitch is going to miss inside, makes the count 2-0. And the count with 2 down and nobody on. And misses on the next one, makes it a 3-0 count. Again, hopefully something's coming over right now on the train wreck of our video broadcast here. Strike on the next pitch in, makes the count 3-1. Can you hear us, Fuzz? Fuzz, can you hear us? Can you watch? Is anything on right now? Fuzz is my go-to guy. Let me know, Fuzz, if we are on. I'm just the announcer. 3-2. Here's the pitch. And that is poked out over the first baseman out to right field. And a 2-out single off the bat of Max Hugie. The camera's a little blurry, they say, Nate. So maybe it's focused in on the fence itself or something like that. But it's, we had it yesterday, not against the fence. Check over to first base. Big swing and a miss on the pitch into Cade Van Dice. Strikeout back in the second inning. The only difference in the ball game, a solo shot out the bat of Boone Kirsten, a second at bat back in the third inning. 1-0 in favor of the Ashwaubenon A's. All strike in the next pitch in. Puts the count at 0-2. The 0-2 pitch is going to miss low. Puts the count at 1-2. Yeah, a little breezy out here tonight. Actually, I throw my sweater on here between innings. That's popped in the air, foul, and it's going to drift out of play right over the top of the Ashwaubenon dugout down the third base line. Got Big Nate up there, and he just kind of huffed on the camera lens and wiped it off and ready to go. This pitch is going to miss just a little bit outside. And Cade Van Dice with Cody Monfiles awaiting on deck. A runner at first base with 2 down. Pond softball will play at 10 o'clock tomorrow, what I see here. If they win, they play right at noon. Maybe Jeff might want to let me know who they're playing tomorrow, so we have an idea with that. And coming out, Brent Ferris going to talk to his pitcher, Jay Krieger. I'm sure he's getting kind of the point where he's at the pitch count. Trying to see where he's at right now, but a little trip out to the mound now for Coach Ferris. Bob Spanbauer, the assistant coach, asking where the pitch count wasn't exactly right now, but a little meeting on the mound, and Jake's still out there yet for Waupun. Yeah, the wind's picking up just a little bit, getting a little cooler out here, something we really didn't have a whole lot of yesterday, anything that we'd say cool over the last few days. Hopefully Nate's doing something that keeps us on the air. This pitch is swung on and fouled back into the screen. I don't think I've had a sweater on for a few weeks. It's been so hot. A little cooler than it is down in Arizona. The next one's going to miss low and away, and a good battle at the plate, and that was won by Cade Van Dice. Himself a free pass over to first base. Had to work for it, though, and then Cody Monfile's coming up now. Runners at first and second. Here in the bottom of the fourth inning, and a 1-0 lead for the Ashwaubenon A's. First pitch into him is fouled back and out of play over on the first base side. I guess it's the 172 bridge that we see, maybe straight away. Somebody told me maybe not. Seems like a lot of emergency vehicle activity going on. I've seen a lot of ambulances going back and forth, so hopefully people are all right out there. And Cody Monfile's up to bat, 1-1 count with 2 down. Waupun retired the first 2 batters. Runners at first and second after a base hit and a walk. This pitch is going to miss and makes it a 2-1 count. This one a little high and tight, puts it at 3-1. Got the job done with the first 2 batters, but now the other guy's just kind of making them work a little bit more. A 3-1 count to Cody Monfiles, number 7 in the batting order. That one also misses high and tight. So back-to-back walks now load the bases here at Ashwaubenon. Waupun winning yesterday 5-4 against Holman. Cade Herzog coming up to bat. Another one of those left-handed batters, and a little conference now with the pitcher and catcher for Waupun. Hunter Camp heads out there to talk to Jay Krager. Herzog number 8 in the batting order. Are we on, Nate? Okay. Guess we're on. Things might be a little choppy out there. Hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully my voice isn't choppy, what you're getting back at the station right now and on your internet. And maybe watching on the big TV in the living room right now. Maybe one of the establishments downtown Waupun. This pitch fastball is going to miss off the plate away from the left-handed hitting Herzog. Strike on the next pitch in. Yeah, kind of looking at the other games that were played today, really didn't get to that because they started the game out with no warm-ups. They had warmed up and thrown the ball around and stuff. They felt they were all ready to go and just got the game going instead of 8:10 at 8 o'clock tonight. So an early start on that. I want to thank American Legion Post 210 for helping to sponsor our broadcast here. It's a place to to go. If you got a party, go to their go down to the bar there at the American Legion. They got a great room in the back and a great place for birthday parties, class reunions. So the big hall upstairs. So check it out. And again, thank the many members of Post 210s. Always looking for some of you guys or gals out there that get some time in the service to join the American Legion. Definitely a great organization, very involved in the community. Show up on a lot of things out there. So source of pride here in the city of Waupun with our American Legion Post 210. Count is now full. 3-2 count to Kate Herzog. And a walk issued and a run comes in. Announcing part is going all right. I've been talking with the whole time we weren't even on streaming, so here we are. So Ethan Cunningham up to bat now. That takes you out of your flow a little bit when your technology wins the battle on you. 2-0 now to Ethan. Throw to first base, not in time. Landon Richter, I should say Jake Krieger, over at first base after being hit by a pitch. We got one down, and you got Ethan Cunningham up. And Waupun with a 3-0 lead, or deficit, I should say, in the ball game. So get the bats going, but having trouble getting any kind of rhythm against John Jeske. Doing a great job, lefty. Waupun a little more than they can handle so far in the ball game. Big swing there by Cunningham. Three-two the count on Ethan, and again goes down swinging. Puts 2 outs on the board. So 2 down, still that runner at first base. Hunter Camp coming up to the plate now for Waupun. Number 9 in the batting order. And that miss makes the count 1-1. Two and 1 the count now to Camp. Krieger over at first base. Pitch is swung on and fouled back and out of play. Puts the count now at 2-2. A quiet game here for Waupun offensively. A few runs in the bottom of the 4th. That solo shot earlier in the ball game, and another one going right back to the pitcher and up to the task again. John Jeske gets it, throws to first, and gets the out. Waupun does strand a runner over at first base, getting on hit by a pitch. And Waupun not finding their way on the scoreboard, trailing now 3-0 after 4.5 innings, back with the bottom of the 5th inning, coming your way in just 60 seconds on RP Sports.
Andy with us here at the other bar, Main Street in Waupun. Stop on by this warm summer week. Maybe swing on by the air conditioning here, right?
Yeah, it's going to be a warm one this week, Nick. Daily specials going on every day. You have to stop in and see what Tierney's bringing out of the kitchen for the day. Of course, our daily specials are Monday. We have pizza specials with all you can eat shrimp and fries. Tuesdays is Mexican all day. Wednesdays is wings after 4. Thursdays is build your own burger. Fridays is fish. And Saturday, of course, is our appetizer special. Buy one, get one half off.
With a preview for the trucking show coming up in middle of August.
Yeah, I hate to say it, we're going into August, but yes, August 11th, we have Kitty Corona here, taking our main stage in the parking lot starting at 7 p.m. Party like we always do every year. We'll have fish fry going all that day, and we're looking ahead to truckers. Hopefully good weather.
Our favorite Milwaukee sports team, the Brewers, of course, playing decent baseball.
So we'll have that going on every day this week. You can always find the Brewers on. You can always find something going on here. We got 16 different draft lines, so there's always something for somebody.
Andy, have a great week. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Nick.
The other bar, Main Street.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
And we are back. For how long, I don't know, but at the mercy of our technology, Steve Witterhack here. Got Big Nate Young. Definitely not Nate's fault at all, but just having trouble keeping our internet connection and getting on. But here we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Jay Krieger still on the mound for post 210. Sharply hit and pulled foul off the bat of Matt Shook. 3-0 the lead now for Ashwaubenon, the A's, who are on their home field. Beautiful ballpark. And, called strike on the next pitch in. No offer from Shook. Puts the counter at 0-2. We'll see. A little choppy yet, I can see on my computer, so we'll see how long we are on. Just that's poked over, and a diving catch by Emmett Hall. A nice job by Emmett. Diving off to his left and flat out diving. Hauls it in just before it hit the ground. Nice play by the third baseman, Emmett Hall, for Waupun. Eli Zoller coming up to bat now. His third at bat of the ball game. Flown out a couple times so far in the game. Just pitching to him, misses low and away for ball 1. Swings on the next one, hits it high in the air out towards right field, and it's like Landon Richter calls for it, and he'll take over and get it right in front of the right fielder Ethan Cunningham for the out. So another fly out for Zoller, and Andrew Pluteman coming up to bat. So 2 up and 2 down. Pluteman, a right-handed hitter, has struck out and has flown out so far in the ball game. 2 up, 2 down. See, Waupun can have a nice quiet inning. This on foul territory. Chase Beam gives chase to it. Back by the fence over on the right field side and brings it in. So a quick inning defensively for Waupun, just what they needed. Now they got to get the bats going. And see if they can take care of business here in the top of the 6th inning coming up. Back after this on RP Sports.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Kasasa Rewards checking accounts? All Kasasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees when you meet the monthly qualification criteria. There's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Kasasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Shop some great deals this week at Waupun's Piggly Wiggly. It's a BOGO with 16-ounce packages of assorted varieties of bacon this week. Deals on iceberg, coleslaw, or garden salad lettuce. Deals on Ballpark or Oscar Mayer hot dogs. Blue Bunny ice cream. Piggly Wiggly 24 packs of water, and more. Get these and more great deals at Waupun's Piggly Wiggly. Shop the pig all this week for incredible deals. And shop cattails connected to Waupun's Piggly Wiggly.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the
Okay, here we go. I think we are on, and we head now to the top half of inning number 6, and great place to get a little rally going right now with the top of the hour. Amerlet Hull coming up to bat. Watch a strike one go by. Amerlet has flown out a couple times so far in the ball game, just his third at bat. Mason Holtz awaiting on deck, and Evan Sauer in the hole now for Waupun. Another strike makes the count 0-2. Fouls the next pitch out of play over on the first base side, keeping the count at 0-2. Kind of taking a look at Waupun's day tomorrow. If you lose this game, you'll be playing against New London at 2:30 tomorrow. It's a double elimination tournament. Next one also fouled out of play over on the first base side. If you win the game, you'll be playing against Medford at 5:30, because you'll be one of the two undefeated teams that are at 2-0. Medford coming from behind and winning their ball game. That's poked over towards second base. And a throw to first. On the throw by Cody Monfiles over to Eli Zoller. And they get the out. Out number 1. Mason Holtz now, the center fielder, coming up for Waupun post 210. Yeah, busy day today. They had to get some games in that they had played. They got rained out yesterday halfway through Medford and New London, and Medford trailing as they have in the last 4 games, have trailed in their ball games and came back and won, and Medford did it again this morning in the second half of the game, coming back and winning 4-2. Ashwaubenon beating Fort Atkinson in the second game of the morning in 9 innings, scoring 6 runs in the top of that 9th inning and winning 7-1. And Pulaski got knocked out of the tournament, losing 9-6 to New London. Strike on the next pitch into Mason Holtz. After that, River Falls losing to Medford. They had a 1-0 lead to the 4th inning. Medford scores a couple to go ahead and ends up winning 3-1. Taking that game coming up tomorrow. Big sweeping curve misses outside. That kind of gets us up to date. Pulaski eliminated. Fort Atkinson eliminated out of the 8 teams that started here. And a called strike, thinking he was heading down to first base with a walk, Mason, but now that is ball number 3 according to the home plate official. It's a 3-2 pitch, swings on and stays alive, fouling it back. Yeah, busy day. Good job here by the tournament committee. After this game, you are up to date as far as all the games. And that's poked out. Nice opposite field hit up the bat of Mason Holtz. Good battle up there. And gets himself a base hit. I believe that is Waupun's first base hit of the ball game. They've got a couple guys on with walks earlier and hit by pitch. Yeah, a couple of walks, one batter hit by a pitch, but that's the first actual base hit from John Jeske. So 1 down, a runner on now for Waupun over at first base, and that'll bring up Evan Sauer. Yeah, that's a hard hit, but nice scoop over at third base by Battle Me, and trying to turn the double play. They get the out at 2, but a good job by the third baseman, Caden Battle Me. Gets it over to the second baseman over there, Cody Monfiles, makes the turn to first, but not in time to get the double play, but they do get the out at second base. So Chase Beam coming to the plate. Just really having trouble getting anything going. And 2 down on the board and a 3-0 deficit in the top of the 6th inning. And a hard hit ball out to left center field, but getting there in time is Matt Shook. Got a great jump on it. On a good hard hit ball, but Shook up to the task to go get it. Hauls it in for the out, so Waupun does get their first base hit of the ball game. They strand a runner, but nobody scores, and Waupun now trailing 3-0 after 5.5 innings. The Ashwaubenon A's will have their half of inning number 6 in just 60 seconds on RP Sports.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
Motor repair and replacement, pumps, pulleys and belts, barn fans, distribution of Milwaukee tools, and more. With convenient locations in Oshkosh, Waupun, and Fond du Lac, WW Electric Motors are your trusted local business for electrical and mechanical apparatus services. Just like our area teams go, WW Electric Motors can make it go too. Over 65 years in the area.
At W&W Electric Motors.
Okay, we are back. I know we do have American Legion softball tomorrow at 10 o'clock with Jeff Sauer. I'm not exactly sure what they're playing. Kind of reaching out to see if I can get an answer on that. But we'll have that for you on Radio Plus. Max Hughie coming up to bat, the shortstop. Hard hit ball in the first pitch. Diving a stop attempt by Landon Richter out there, but it still gets by him, and a one-pitch single for Max Hughie, starting things out in the bottom of the 6th inning for the A's. Cade Van Dice, right fielder, coming up. Got walked and scored back in the 4th inning. Also has flown out. So for 1 for him in the ball game. Shows bunt. He tries to put it down the third base line, but that goes foul off the left-handed hitter's bat for Van Dice. Strike 1. Van Dice playing, I guess I should say the A's playing on their home field here. Nice facility to play on, too, with the great view that you have here, right in this great park. Swing and the miss on the next one. Kind of fooled him a little bit on that one. Reached and swings over the top of it. That one kind of dropped out of the zone. Makes the count now 0-2 on Cade Van Dice. And that is hit hard out towards right field and heading back in a hurry is Cunningham that gets by him. Makes its way almost right out to the fence, and they're going to score the runner all the way from first base. They're going to try. Throw over to third base is not in time. And putting a charge in the ball is Cade Van Dice. Hammers one over the right fielder Ethan Cunningham's head all the way out to the fence in right center field. Bringing a runner in all the way from first base. Good wheels on that one from Hughie to get all the way from first to home. RBI triple off the bat of Cade Van Dice. And now 4-0 the lead for the host A's of Ashwaubenon. Cody Monfiles coming up, second baseman. First pitch into him misses for ball 1. He had a walk back in the 4th inning, has flown out. And runner at third base. Still nobody out yet for the A's. Pitch is going to miss low for ball 2. Yeah, it's been a long day. Seen a lot of baseball games today. I was here early enough to see about a game and a half before this game started. So a couple of 10U baseball games over in Plover for the Waupun 10U team. They ended up 1-2 on the day, and probably done for the tournament over in Plover. Rough one for those guys. Been having a pretty good season, but had a rough one to get things going today over in Plover. That's quite the facility. I'm not sure how many diamonds altogether that they have there, but 6, 7, 8, whatever it was back there. Now the next pitch is fouled out of play back behind Cody Monfiles. Makes the count now 3-2. Kate Herzog, the DH, waiting on deck, and a called strike 3 on Monfiles. Take the walk back to the dugout. So 1 down. Got a runner at third base yet. And Kate Herzog, the DH, left-handed hitter coming up to bat. He's walked his last at bat back in the 4th inning. Showing bunt and charging is Emmett Hall, but a nice job. And there's a safe at first base besides. Emmett Hall comes in charging hard on it and gets the run in. And also the runner safe at first base, so a double whammy there for Waupun. Nicely executed play, and discussion now with Brent Ferris, going to talk to the first place umpire on the call over at first base, but perfectly executed play. Got that runner in from third base on the bunt, and still safe over at first. Kate Herzog put it down perfectly. Work with a 3-man crew here. One over usually towards first base, and the other one on the third base side, or sometimes over towards second base. So nothing will change as called on that one. Runner safe at first. Runner comes home. Perfectly executed play, and now 5-0. Waupun has dug that 5-run hole here against Ashwaubenon. Another bunt laid down. They go to second base with it, and stays out over there. So again, a chance. That was a very close play over there. Took a chance trying to get that lead runner, but they did. And that puts 2 outs on the board of that runner at first base, but 2 runs in the inning make it 5-0 favor of Ashwaubenon. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning. That will bring the top of the order with Boone Kirst up to bat. He's already done his damage in the ball game. He's grounded out. He's also flew out, but also had that solo home run back in the 3rd inning. His pitching to him is high and tight. Yeah, sorry about the about what happened with the. It's hard on all of us, especially if you're here trying to call the game. Just couldn't keep the computer running and our signal running here, and just the signal didn't. The internet just didn't work for us very well next to the big metal fence, and hopefully we'll figure that out for tomorrow. It's starting to look like Waupun will be playing the 2:30 game against New London tomorrow. Runner goes and throw over to second base, gets past the base, but runner stays at second. So hopefully we'll have that figured out for you tomorrow. We definitely will be here at 2:30 tomorrow, as if Waupun does not have a miraculous comeback in the top of the 7th inning. And the losers game plays at 2:30 tomorrow against New London. Winner takes on Medford, the comeback kids, in that ball game. That was just going to miss just a bit inside into Kirst. It's the count now 3-1. And there's a hard hit ball out to left center field, and looks like Ashwaubenon is got themselves another run. Makes it a 6-0 game for the A's. Jumps all over that one. He puts it out to left center field. RBI single for Boone Kirst. Looks like we might. Well, a little meeting out on the mound with Brent Ferris, head coach for Post 210. And still out there pitching for Waupun, Jay Krieger. Yeah, this was just a 3-0 ball game going into the bottom of the sixth, but they've just scored 3 and doubled their total, and now lead this game 6-0. Waupun will have a whole mountain to try to climb in the top of the 7th inning to try to get back in this ball game. Something they haven't been able to get anything going here. Pitching in this ball game by John Jeske. We'll check over to first base on the 0-1 count. Next one, a called strike and no offer from Matt Shook. You have to fix that, Nate. You got the blurry thing going on again with let's focus in on the fence once in a while. There you go. You got her. Chopper, but pulled foul over on the third base side. So again, hopefully powers that be can get things working. It's out of Nate's hands too. It's just the act of the internet gods on us, and it didn't work out well for us tonight. But Wapun's having their troubles too on the baseball diamond, losing in this ball game 6-0, trying to get that last out, and another diving save again for Emmett Hull. Everybody kind of waited, and he brought the ball up, and yes, another diving catch for Emmett Hull. Flat out towards second base to get that one and brings it in, but not before the damage is done. 3 runs come in, and after 6 complete, Waupun trailing now 6-0 to Ashwaubenon. And we'll see if Waupun has it in them to try to get something going, which they haven't done all night in the top of the 7th inning. Just 90 seconds away on RP Sports. The same batter, too.
The Waupun Athletic Booster Club is a proud sponsor of today's game. Here is some of the great support they have offered over the past few years. Golf bags and umbrellas for the golf team, wrestling record boards, a wrestling mat, 3 iPads for football using Huddle, new basketballs for girls and boys teams, reseeding and landscaping of the JV soccer field, support for different tech programs, and more. The Waupun Athletic Booster Club also provides scholarships for athletes. Good luck, Waupun, in your game today.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the Homan family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
A reputation for being the best, the toughest zero-turn mower ever made doesn't come easy. It's earned.
Okay, we are back for the top of the 7th inning. We hope we are. Not confident about anything right now with that, but Waupun will have to try to get things done now. Digging themselves a 6-run hole, trailing 6-0, top of the 7th inning. Number 5 in the batting order, Bryant Ferris, steps to the plate for Waupun. See if he can get things going. Jake Krieger awaiting on deck. Landon Richter in the hole. They stick with the batting order here for Waupun. Bryant follows the next pitch back into the screen, but what a nice pitching performance by John Jeske, only allowing 1 hit so far. Walked a couple of batters and hit 1, but otherwise only 1 hit against him here tonight. And Waupun again off the bat of Bryant Ferris. Since I say they only have 1 hit, we'll make it 2. Guess we're going to come back and starts out with 1 hit, and that's off the bat of Bryant Ferris out to right center field. Nice job by Bryant. And that'll bring up Jay Krieger. Looking for his first hit of the ball game, a strikeout back in the 2nd inning, and the 5th inning he flew out. And jammed him on that one. Pulls it foul over on the left field side for strike 1. gets to the outside part of the plate, makes the count 0-2. 0-2 to Jake. Down Main Street, kind of going at him to get that strikeout, and he fouls it off. Stays alive to see another pitch. And pops that one in the infield. Looks like pitcher John Jeske calling everybody off right in front of the mound and hauls it in for out number 1. Waupun down to their last 2 outs. Yeah, Waupun giving up 1 run in the 3rd inning on that solo home run, 2 runs in the 4th inning, and then 3 runs in the bottom of the 6th inning. And that is over to third baseman Bobbles that throws it to first, and safe at first. Kind of made the first baseman Eli Zoller have to jump up to go get it, and during that time, that's when Landon Richter raced up the line and got himself in there before he could get back down in the bag again. So now runners at first and second base with 1 down. Be an error on the third baseman bobbling it and taking the first baseman off the base. And upon ringing up another batter right now, instead of a Cunningham in this spot. Up the bat, swinging and missing is Brady White. 0-2 the count now on Brady, getting his first at bat of the tournament. Pitch is just gonna miss. 1-2 the count to White. Hunter Campo waiting on deck. Runners at first and second for Waupun. Got their second base hit of the game earlier this inning. Having a rough time with John Jeske. Pitching a great game here against Post 210. 2-2 the count now on Brady White. Step off and back up to the plate again. Runners at first and second, but still Waupun not on the board in the ball game. And swing and a miss now, 2 down for Waupun, down to their last out. And very much like Waupun will be playing at 2:30 coming up tomorrow against New London. New London a winner earlier today in their ball game. Knocking off Pulaski and eliminating Pulaski out of the tournament. Camp, a little chop over to third base. Good job by the third baseman, Caden Bartlemy. Picks it up, throws it to second base to get the out, and that is it. Waupun drops one to Ashwaubenon here on their home field tonight by a score of 6-0, but it is a double elimination tournament, so Waupun will be playing tomorrow at 2:30. And it'll be Ashwaubenon 2-0 in the tournament, taking on the other 2-0 team, Medford. That game at 5:30 tomorrow. The tournament goes all the way into Tuesday, so a long way to go yet for the teams. But Waupun drops their second game, going 1-1 in the tournament. And that's it. That's all I have to say about it. Waupun loses 6-0. We'll be back again tomorrow, a little before 2:30, to bring you that next game for Waupun. Again, they will be taking on New London at 2:30. We'll talk to you tomorrow. This has been Post 210 Baseball on RP Sports. I know.
This year was, it worked a little bit better since it went from